Friends, after the half-century episode, that is 50th episode, I took a little time of about 10 days and come back to you with 51st episode of today's date, 26th March 2023, on hashtag success sauce, hashtag exam menace 3.10, that is chapter 3, part 10. And you know what it is. As usual, please like, share, subscribe and press the bell icon so that this next episode does not miss you, or you do not miss the next episode. Here we are talking of exam. Exam is at every step of our life. When you go to new school, there is exam. Means there is ragging kind of thing. The other seniors or other schoolmates will tease you, will put you to trouble, and all kinds of things to test your intelligence, to test your perseverance, to test your tolerance, and to test your mixing ability. So you cannot avoid exam. Exam is at every step of life. When you join a new job, there is an exam. Exam before the new boss, exam before the colleagues, exam before the juniors. There will be juniors who would come to you with some difficult problem to test you whether you know the subject or not. Can you solve it? I'll give an example. My son has joined a new job, and there was somebody who was kind of bullying him as if he is the boss and my son doesn't know anything. And my son was not responding the way he would like to. Why are you not getting up when I came? He said, you are my colleague, why should I get up? Like that, he was trying to browbeat my son. And then my son said, which batch are you? He said, 2005. He said, Bacha hai. I am 1995 batch. So keep quiet. That is how he controlled the super arrogant colleague who tried to boss over the new entrant, although he is not the boss. That is always there. You have to be alert, careful, find out who is the real boss. And if you tell this to your real boss, you have marred your career. You should not do that. You should judge whom are you talking to, what are you talking to. So that exam also you have to pass. Then marriage is an exam. After marriage, you have more responsibility of both the persons, the other person's likes and dislikes, fears and ambitions. All those are to be matched with your attributes of the same kind. So that attribute may have to be adjusted from both sides. And if you cause aberration, that cause irritation, that cause other problems, innumerable other problems. Therefore, there is also a kind of exam. So in your mind, you should be always prepared for an exam. Parentage is also an exam. Your child is born. So cuddling is okay until he or she is a baby, and thereafter your exam starts. Mind you, he is observing you, what you are doing, how you are making faces. He is copying, and after some time he will make faces. How are you abusing? He will make the same abuses to you. He does not know what language to be used to whom. He is just copying. He is a copycat. Therefore, the litmus test is you should be always careful and on guard, as if you are in examination. These are all unwritten examination, kind of vaibhavusi that you face in life. And your job is now to make your son or daughter an ideal boy or a girl. Therefore, you have to inculcate in him all the virtues and good qualities that you think is possible to be inculcated. So first thing is you have to mold yourself, because he is always looking at you as long as he is awake, and he is going to follow you without your knowledge. He will follow you while you are sleeping. So don't take life so easily. Life is not a bed of roses. Life is a bed of thorns. And you have to wear the right kind of shoes to get over those thorny areas. And then take the shoes off if it is velvet or carpet laden path. In MES, I have joined, and truthfulness was my success to the exam, because I suddenly found an envelope in my in tray. I asked my colleagues, what is this envelope about? The colleagues posed as if they do not know. Then I said, let me put that envelope in your box. If it is nothing, then let it be in your in tray, in the colleague's in tray. He started jumping, no, not in my in tray. And at that time, our boss was passing by. He asked me, what is the problem? Come to my room. I had gone to his room and said, the problem is about the envelope. I said, what envelope? I said, one white envelope was floating. I was not able to accept. So others were kind of oblivious about it, which is not true. They also know about it, I know. So my boss smiled at it, and then he asked somebody else that remove all the envelopes from all the in trays. So immediately the job was done, and it was some businessman who was trying to play trick, was caught and was thrown out, his contract cancelled, and all those things happened because my truthfulness had passed the exam at a new job that I had joined. So, therefore, the point is that exam is not over until the last breath. Do not fear exam. If exam is like your second breath, why fear exam? Exam is not a one-time affair. Exam is all-time affair. Exam is like breathing. Are you afraid of breathing? If there is bad smell, do you stop breathing? You run away from that place. Similarly, exam is all along your life. Therefore, do not get scared. Face it. Face it boldly, positively, with intelligence and smartly. Point is, there is a proverb. If you want a thing done, go. If not, send. As I told you, there are exams at every step of life. What does this proverb mean? If you want a thing done, go. If not, send. That means you want a thing done in a particular way, liked by you, chosen by you, preferred by you, in a particular fashion. Your junior or your friend or anybody else may not have the same pulse of that problem. So they may not do it similarly. Here the example is when I was general manager in a particular organization, there was a very difficult court case at the High Court. And my junior said, no sir, no general manager ever goes to the court. I said, I will go to the court. I will find out how the arguments is going around and how to win the argument in our favor. And our argument was being done by Advocate General. So, point is, Advocate General may not have the pulse of the problem as much as I feel about it, because it is one amongst 1,000 problems, cases that he is doing day in and day out. For me, it is the single only case. Therefore, my feelings about it, my determination about it would be far greater. And that was proved right when at the clinching moment, after 6 months of argument, the opposite side said, therefore, Your Honor, the case should be dismissed in our favor and you should award us the degree. And that was the time he looked at the Advocate General. I rushed by his side and said, Sir, we also have a record. A telegram is also a record. A record is a document which can be proved in the court of law when asked. Immediately, the division bench senior judge said to Advocate General, he calls him AG, AG, I cannot take the statement of your associate who is not wearing black coat. Will you please repeat what he said? He repeated what I said, that telegram is also a record which can be produced to the court if wanted. He said, please produce. And the telegram was flagged and produced to him. And he nodded and he said, okay, the case is dismissed in favor of UAG and not in favor of the opposite party. So we won, and then I was so happy about it. The court was so big hall. I sat in the first bench and slid down to the bottom of the chair, Victorian chair, and everybody has gone. I could hear the opposite party stalwart lawyer saying, I have brought the boat almost near the shore. This fellow has punctured it just before it reached the shore. It was a great compliment to me, and it proved that I have passed the exam. Thank you.